So, I watched the T Madison Maddie in the Morning show. And I thought about going live, but I don't want to go live on my YouTube channel not right now. So I'm gonna just talk about it real quick. Cause today I'm supposed to be doing not real talk with Yoni. I'm supposed to be doing my other channel, focusing on the feminine Yoni today. So I'm not gonna go live on Real Talk with Yoni, but I will say this, and I'm probably gonna post this to my YouTube channel. Ts Madison's Morning with Maddie live that she did, where she talks about, the Jess Hilarious situation, is exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to this trans topic. They don't know how to talk to women. And if you go and you watch the Ts Madison live where she addresses the Jess Hilarious situation, it's a lot of hostility, a lot of verbal abuse, calling people out their names. And it's a person, and I'm just going to say it's a person. It's a person that is talking down to women, yet wanting us to conform or wanting us to hear them out and listen to what they have to say. But in the process of them communicating their feelings and, their stance and their opinions, they're yelling, cussing, and creating this hostile communication dialogue, and it's making things worse. Like it's not de-escalating this situation at all. It's escalating it, because what I'm getting sick of is whenever we have these conversations, it's all about, women need to do what we say. And if it's not a trans woman doing it, it's a heterosexual man that is doing it. And I'm just sick of it. Like, if you don't know how to talk to women, don't address us. It's that simple. Don't address us. Address men. You can, throughout the whole Ts Madison live, it's like we might as well be on the football field having this conversation. The yelling, the cussing, the belittling, the shots. It's like we might as well be on the football field. How are you addressing women like that? I don't get it. And then it's early in the morning. Like, when was this live done? This live was done this morning. Like, who wakes up like that? And this is no different than when I was addressing, the Lapeef Network and how they were talking to women and talking about women on their platform and stuff like that. This is the same situation. This is no different. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm like, if you don't know how to talk to women, stop addressing us. It's a mess. It's communicating with women are operating from the divine feminine, because wounded feminists talk like that. I'm not using cis on my platform no more. First of all, a wounded feminine isn't a woman that you will ever be able to address. Let's make that clear. She's going to be in her ego. So the women that you want to listen are divine feminines. You want the divine feminines to listen. You want to get their attention, because they're going to have your back. They're going to support you. A wounded feminine, you're never going to get her attention. She's in her ego. So if you're going to talk to a divine feminine, the woman that's actually going to listen, you need to speak to her a certain type of way. You can't just talk to her any type of way. And that's what people don't seem to understand. I'm not about to sit up there and listen to somebody yelling at me. I'm about to go about my day. I'm not listening to that. Somebody yelling and cussing at me. I don't have to tolerate that. I don't have to listen to that. So if Ts Madison's approach was to get our attention so that we could listen and hear, them out, that wasn't the way to go about it at all. At all. Because I'm not about to sit up there and listen to somebody yelling and cussing at me and calling me out my name. Like, I'm not doing it. And like I said, what's the difference between a trans woman doing it versus a heterosexual man doing it on a podcast? It's the same shit. Same damn thing. It's the same damn thing. Y'all want to separate it. Why? What's different about it? Very hostile and confrontational. That was not the proper approach. What's the difference between a black man on a podcast talking to you crazy about how masculine you are, trying to get you in line, versus a trans woman doing the same thing? What's the difference? Can someone explain that to me? There is no difference. There's no difference. I'm looking at the behavior. I don't care about the lifestyle. I don't care what you label yourself. I don't care. It's the behavior that we're talking about. You don't talk to women like that. And then it's like, first of all, let's remember how this all started. Women were disrespected. Like, we were disrespected. We going about our day, minding our business. We not bothering nobody. Then all of a sudden, someone decides to come online and say that shit, disrespect us. Of course, we're upset. Of course, we're upset. And instead of, like I said, de-escalating the situation, you yelling and cussing and doing all of this extra stuff, like just creating more hostility when the tension is already there. I don't get that. Y'all, like, I don't understand. And then another thing in this live that I was that I watched, Ts Madison kept saying how she's never lied about having a penis and all of this stuff. It's not even about that. I don't even know why that was brought up. I don't get it, y'all. It's just very disrespectful to me. Hold on, let me see. Ts Madison explained that, this all started originally because, that woman made that trans woman on TikTok made that video. And basically saying that the reason why women don't own periods is because of trans men. Like, y'all, I'm getting tired. I'm ready to move on from this. Moving forward, I just feel like we just listen. I'm a stand in how I feel. Trans women can stand in how they feel, and like I'm keeping to myself. I'm only focused on biological women moving forward. I'm not focused on nobody else because it's really looking like everybody be looking out for themselves. They be focused on their own agendas, and that's it. So I'm going to do the same. I'm taking notes from all these people out here. I'm taking notes from heterosexual men, selfish, self-centered. All they think about is themselves. They don't give a fuck about how women feel. They don't give a fuck about how we go through things. They don't give a fuck. If their needs are met, as long as their needs are met, that's all they care about. And then trans women, same thing. They don't give a fuck about how we feel. It's all about how they feel. It's all about what makes them feel uncomfortable. What they don't feel is appropriate. Fuck them. I don't care. If you are not a biological woman, I don't give a fuck. Because I just be seeing how everybody around me, they getting their needs met. Everybody. So I'm going to make sure my needs are met. And if my needs are met, I'm not listening to you. I don't care. Go talk to somebody that cares. Because everybody around me be getting their needs met. Then when it's my turn, it's like, because by me meeting your needs, it goes against me meeting mine. I can't help you with that. Okay, cool. Okay. So if you want to know where I got it from, everybody out here, everybody. That's all we hear all day long. All women hear all day long on these podcasts for men is what men want. That's all we hear. And women are tired of the shit. We tired of hearing what y'all want. We don't give a fuck. Go talk to your mama about that shit. Go talk to your mama about that shit. Tired of hearing and it's like what men want. That's all we hear is what they want. I'm tired of hearing this shit. Go talk to them about it. Go talk to your mama about it. Better yet, go talk to a therapist about it. That's who I've been talking to. Go talk to a therapist about it. Women, stop people pleasing. Like, that's killing us. You trying to please everybody. Please yourself. Before you think about pleasing somebody else, think about pleasing yourself for the day first. Then, if you have the time, after you get done meeting your needs and pleasing yourself, then maybe you can squeeze them into your schedule. How about that? I just see how everybody getting their needs met, but women. But women. And we gave birth to these people. Like, I just don't get it. Everybody getting their needs met, but women. It's crazy. So, before you think about pleasing somebody, please yourself first. And then if you have the time, then I guess you can squeeze in where they can fit in after that. Because it's just crazy. I'm tired of people talking. I'm tired of people talking to me crazy, but want something from me. Ain't that crazy how they be trying to talk to you crazy, but they want something from you? I'm like, don't you need my support? Don't you need me on your side? And you talking to me crazy? That's crazy. So I'm going to go back to minding my business. I'm minding my business. Crazy how people can talk to you crazy, but they need something or they want something from you. Make that make sense. They need your support. They need you to back them on this. Yet they talking to you crazy. That's crazy to me. I'm just like, how you need my support on something, but you over here calling me out my name? Like, how does that work? I don't understand. Like, man. And then we get blamed for everything. I need to look up Blair White. I need to look up Blair White. This could have been solved and done in like a few hours. But it's like everybody in their ego, and I'm just I don't get it. I don't understand. It's definitely misplaced. It's misdirected anger, and it don't got nothing to do with us. Like, it don't got nothing to do with us at all. I don't understand why everybody is coming at us sideways. And then it's Ts Madison did validate how I was feeling, right? When I said that I feel like we getting attacked from everybody. Like I said, we getting attacked from heterosexual men. We're getting attacked from trans women. We're getting attacked from politicians in suits. How am I not supposed to be in defense mode right now? Are you out of your mind? It's 2023 and we're seeing all of these changes that are being made. Who's being impacted the most? Women. And you don't think I'm going to be in defense mode? And that's the privilege men have. Like, they're never really truly impacted in ways that women are impacted. And they will never truly understand what it feels like to be impacted in the way that we are, to be inconvenienced. That's why I'm like, I said, fuck everybody. When I say fuck everybody, that's exactly what I mean. I'm so serious about that. Everybody getting their needs met. And every day I wake up, a right is being taken away from me. And you think I'm concerned about what you got going on? You think I'm concerned about your plight? I'm not. I'm not even listening to these men on podcasts. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. I don't care. I do not care. I don't care what they talking about. They can say the sky is pink. I don't care. Like, that's crazy to me. Every day is some bullshit. I don't even, and then this is another thing. I don't even care that straight men sleep with trans women. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't care. I don't care who they sleep with. That's the thing. Let me tell you something. I mind my business. So what does that mean? I don't care who you sleep with. I don't care who you have a baby by. I don't care who you dating. I don't care. It's really not my business. If people wouldn't come online and tell all their business, I wouldn't know nothing about it. Like, people be worried about shit that don't got nothing to do with them. When I tell you I do not care who you fucking and who you sucking on, I don't care. I don't care. I literally use celebrity gossips and topics and stuff to teach the youth. That's it. I mean, somebody gotta bring some damn sense to some of the stuff that young people are seeing today. So that's what I do with my platform. But do I actually care about these people? Hell no. The hell? They living their life. They making their mistakes. Who cares? Who cares? I just don't like how in the black community we like to praise dysfunction and toxicity and just stupid shit. You know, I just don't like how we always glorifying and putting things that are toxic on a pedestal. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why we do that. I just don't like how trans women are talking to women. We are not men, okay? The way these trans women have been addressing us within the last few days, I've seen bullying. I've seen aggressiveness. You know, you talk to another man like that, but you don't talk to a woman like that. Like, you really think I'm going to sit down and allow anyone to yell and cuss at me and I'm going to just sit there and listen? My own father don't even talk to me like that. He know I will get up from the table, walk away, and never talk to him again unless he come to me and he apologize. You don't talk to, like, and that's the thing, like, ladies, have some standards. We talked about this. If a man don't know how to talk to you, he don't need to be in your face. It's that simple. That slick shit, the calling you out your name, it's like, that's not respect. That person does not respect you. And that's what I'm saying. Ts Madison, if you respect women, why are you talking to us like that? Why are you addressing us like that? That feeds into what we already are feeling. Disrespect. we already feel disrespected. So I'm not listening to that. To be further disrespected, that's crazy. Talk crazy to somebody like that. That's what verbal, ladies, that's what verbal abuse is. That's what it is. And I really was listening to see, you know, if Ts Madison was going to address it, try to bridge the gap and create understanding, but all it was just a hostile conversation that I'm not listening to. I didn't even finish the video. I didn't even watch it all the way through. Don't care. Yeah. That live was disrespectful. And if you have a problem with me feeling that way, it's no different than the Lapeef Network. I keep the same energy. If you're upset with me keeping the same energy, then you're just upset with me being honest about situations that I see it to be unfair. And see, this is where the situation turned left for me. Right? Because I was trying to be understanding of trans people. But this is where y'all lost me. Was whenever these situations occur, you never address it with fairness and compassion, which are two things that I advocate for on my platform. Fairness and having compassion. So when I addressed issues, I like to implement fairness and compassion. So when I went to go watch Ts Madison's live, what was I expecting? Fairness and compassion. What did I get? Drama, hostility, aggressiveness, and just downright disrespect. So if you want me to listen, I expect there to be fairness and compassion when we have these conversations. I know we're not going to agree on everything. We're individuals. We're not going to ever agree on everything. And why would you want to agree on everything when it comes to people? Because if you agree with a person on everything, it instantly becomes group thinking. And I don't believe in group thinking. I believe in individuality. So we're never going to agree on everything. But what I didn't like about Ts Madison live was, like I said, it lacked fairness and compassion. And if you're going to be advocating for a community, you need to be emotionally stable. You need to practice emotional intelligence. Because when we speak on these serious topics, you can easily get triggered. And then the next thing you know, you're yelling and you're cussing at people. And people are not going to listen to you. I know I'm not. So if you are not in a good place emotionally, maybe you should just go ahead and sit this one out. And not make your community look bad. Because now, like I'm telling you, women are not listening to this. After Ts Madison did that live, women have checked out. Me included. Because I'm just tired of the disrespect. You calling women out their names. You calling them bitch. I don't respond well to that. I don't respond well to that at all. I don't. My friends don't even call me that. They don't call me bitch. So that's when I was like, oh, checking out. Not listening. Not listening. Not listening. And you know, the women that listen are the ones that are educated. Those are the women that listen. They be trying to make it, they generalize black women like we all the same. We all not the same. This was a delicate situation and was just not handled delicately at all. So I'm over that. Do not talk to me about it. And honestly, when it comes to these situations, we just got to start ignoring it, not feeding it no more, because it's it's like I cannot unsee it now. Like I see the similarities, heterosexual men, and that whole gender war situation. And then trans women. It's parallel. Like, it's literally the same thing, y'all. Can't unsee it. I'm sorry. It's the same damn thing. It's new age of Aquarius. If you cannot see it, you are being willingly blind. It's the same thing. And what do they both have in common? What do both communities have in common? Do as I say. Do as I say. You know, I don't respond well to that type of shit at all. I don't respond well to do as I say. That don't sound like subhuman to you? I know, it like they my dom or something. The hell? Do as I say. Yeah, I don't respond well to that at all. I don't respond well to that. So, yeah, they need to, like I said, this all started with the approach. It's all wrong. Yes, like, and it's like, we being attacked. How do people not see that? Do as I say. Yeah, I don't respond well to that. I gotta pay bills. Talking about do as I say. Don't we both gotta pay bills? I gotta pay bills. You gotta pay bills. But I'm supposed to do as you say. Why? Man, that's crazy. Like, I got problems, but I'm supposed to do as you say. That's crazy. They have really lost me. I'm sorry. They had me. And then they fumbled me. They had me and then they fumbled me. Like, when you don't know how to talk to me, you lost me. I'm out. It's the entitlement. It's the misogyny. It's disrespect. Like I said, what is the difference between these heterosexual men in these dark rooms with these sunglasses talking to us crazy versus a trans woman with a wig on and a dress with lipstick talking to us crazy? Can you please tell me what is the difference? I don't see a difference. Like, thank you. I'm like, damn. You know, I should make a whole video where it's like I just take clips and go back and forth between heterosexual men and trans women. It's a mess. I'm like, oh my God, this is insane. Like, this is insane to me. And you know what's crazy? I've always kind of felt this way because even with gay men, you know how like sometimes gay men, they feel like they can talk to you crazy. And then like they feel like they can put their hands on you. Like, I understand like you're gay and you're a femme, but you trying to put your hands on me, isn't that like, y'all know I'm not for trans women in sports. We talked about this. It's dangerous. Okay, so what's the difference between a trans woman in sports versus a gay man trying to put his hands on a woman? That's why they don't need to be in our space. I said what I said. Because they don't know how to carry themselves and conduct themselves in our space. Because some of these gay men, they feel like they can put their hands on a woman. They feel like they can fight a woman. That's why I'm like, y'all lost, like, you had me. Lost me. It's disrespectful. You still have an advantage over women. And then you're punching, like I said, you're not punching up, right? You're not actually going after the people that created all of this bullshit. Because I didn't create it. Black women didn't create this. We know who created it. Men. So why are y'all punching down? I don't understand. Why are you not punching up? What you afraid of? You want to punch down, but you don't want to punch up. Like, if you punch up, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. We wouldn't even be fighting each other about space. We wouldn't have to if you would actually punch up. That shit's crazy to me. Like, you oppress it. It's like, that's why I'm like, it's bullying. Like, it's like, why are you punching down? We already oppressed. Why are you not getting after the people that are keeping you oppressed? I don't understand that. And heterosexual black men do it. Trans black women do it. It's the same damn thing. It's the same damn thing. Can't unsee it. Cannot unsee it. They always come at us. And it's like, why are you not going after the people that have created this quote unquote hierarchy? Why are you not going after them? Why not dismantle the entire system? Why are you coming at us sideways? Take it, like I said, misdirected anger. That's all it is. We are the punching bag. We are the scapegoats. And we not even your enemies. That's why I don't want to talk about it no more. I know who the enemy is. It ain't a trans woman. It's not. I promise you, it's not a trans woman. I know who the real enemy is. It's not a trans woman. That's why I don't want to waste my energy and time on this no more. It's stupid. It's stupid. Yeah, mommy issues are on steroids right now. And once again, like I said, what is the difference between heterosexual black men and trans women? They don't want to do the work on themselves. They don't want to go to therapy. They don't want to admit that they have issues. They don't. They don't want to talk to nobody. They don't want to work on their emotional issues and their emotional traumas that they have, but they still want to use us as a punching bag. It's the same thing. It's the same damn thing. Like, it's the same thing. And it's like black women are being gaslit because trans women, they have their own issues. I'm not knocking that. But we're being gaslit because instead of them trying to understand where we're coming from, they try to use the fact that they have like issues with being trans. They try to make it seem like we have an issue with that. And it is crazy because Flamin' Rose said it best. He said, when you was gay or when you was trans, you was different. Who was your best friend? A woman. We accepted you. We accepted you with open arms. Men did not. Men had a phobia towards you. Men. But we accepted you with open arms. As a gay man, who was your first best friend? Most likely a girl. As a trans woman, who was your first best friend? Most likely a woman. And this is why Flamin' Rose has the respect of women. And he is who he is. She is who she is. Because he refers to himself as he and she. He don't care. And the reason he don't care is because he has accepted himself. And that's all he wanted. He just wanted respect for being who he is. That's it. But all this extra stuff, it's too much. That's why I said it's misdirected anger, because I'm just like, we've been supporting, and this is probably, part of our fault as to why, once again, black women are getting the misdirected anger, is because we do too much. We always trying to be there for everybody. We accept everybody. We love on everybody. We make sure everybody good. But what about us? And this is why I'm fighting back on this, because it's like, this happens to us every single time. We be supporting. We go hard. We be ride or dies. And then they turn on us. They switch up on us. And then all of a sudden we are their enemies when we was there day one. That's why, like, a lot of women are starting to fight back now, because it's like I said, like Flamin' Rose said, when you was a gay man or you was a trans woman, most likely the first person that supported you and accepted you for who you were was a woman. was a girl. It was not a man. So this misdirected anger is like, I don't get it. Yes, I'm keeping this live up. I don't get it. So, ladies, stop allowing them to gaslight you, and stop allowing them to talk to you crazy, call you transphobic when you know damn well you always accepted them. You always accepted them. You did their makeup. You helped them with their hair. Like, you always accepted them. It was never us. It was men who had an issue with them. So they need to take that up with the men, because we ain't never did that shit. That's crazy. And I'm speaking majority. Majority of us accepted gays. Some of us have gay friends. Male friends. It seemed like the whole world mad at women. I just don't understand it. Don't allow these people to gaslight you. Because, and like I said, it's on both sides. Heterosexual men gaslight black women on a daily basis. Oh, she a gold digger. Knowing damn well majority of black women have dated down or have dated broke. Black women are not gold diggers. We weren't even raised to be gold diggers. We were not raised to be gold diggers. We were raised to accept less. We were raised to accept what we could get, right? That's the culture that we came from. It's just like how soul food was created. We took scraps and we made something with it. Same thing with dating and relationships. We dated broke, we dated down. It is what it is. But we get gaslit for being called gold diggers. Yeah, okay. We know who the gold diggers are. And we see how they take these men to the cleaners damn near every week. You know what I mean? They take them to the cleaners, don't they? And they still marrying these women. So they could try to gaslight you with that. Then it's trans women trying to make it seem like we have an issue with them. We never did. We don't care. But you know who has always had an issue with them? Men. Men. Are we the ones that's unaliving them? No, it's men. We out here marching and protesting and shit. We helping organizing the event for the protest. Don't allow these people to gaslight you. That's what another reason why I'm just like, I'm out. And the reason why women are there, why are women there? Why are we always there? Because we birthed you. That's why. So we have a connection. There's always going to be that connection, regardless of what your lifestyle is, with how you choose to live. Because we are women, this is what makes us who we are. The essence of a woman, a good one, right? We have a connection to people that men will never understand. That's why we're always there for everybody. And if you came from a good mother, she demonstrated that. She was always there for everybody. Always. And so a lot of us embody that same spirit, and we get taken advantage of. And I think women are just tired of getting taken advantage of. I think women are just sick and tired of being taken advantage of, being used, being discarded when, you know, there's no more resources that they can pull out of you. Yet we get gaslight on a daily basis from heterosexual men about what you bring to the table. It's insane. That's why women need to decenter men. You need to focus on yourself. You need to center yourself. You need to make sure your needs are met before anybody else's. If your needs are not met, fuck them. It's that simple. Your needs are not met, fuck them. The hell? It's that simple. Fuck them. Your needs are not met, fuck them. They gonna gaslight you though. They gonna keep gaslighting you, because the more they gaslight you, the more they can get out of you. And we talked about this. It's not just sex. It's not just your body. It's your spirit. It's your energy. It's your aura. It's your essence. It's everything that you bring. So you thinking you doing something like, oh girl, I'm just having sex with her, da 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 da. Oh, okay. All right. Or girl, I'm not having sex with him, but he could call me any hour in the night. Okay. He using the hell out of you. It's not just sex, it's not just your body. It's your existence. So, and I've been telling women, pull back your energy. This world does not respect women. Pull back your energy. Close yourself off. Stop making having access to you so easy. Pull back your energy. They don't even appreciate it. You need to start blocking people. They don't appreciate you. They don't even appreciate having access to you. So revoke their access. Then they want to downplay your resources. Take your resources back. It's time for women to be in their dark feminine energy, and it's time for you to tighten up, huh? Pull back your energy. Stop giving so much. Stop caring so much. They don't care about you. They don't even care about you in the capacity that you care about them. So why are you still giving them your energy? And then every time, this is what kills me, is every time you give these people all of these things freely, they take your power away. And the more you give, the more they take. And the more they take, the weaker you become. So you need to pull back your energy. The more you give, your self-esteem goes down. The more you give, your confidence goes down. The more you give, the more you negatively look at yourself. Pull back. They have way too much free access. And it's not just sex. It's not. Think about if we went on a strike for one weekend and did a blackout where we didn't go to no nightclub, no bars, no nothing. Oh my gosh. Know your power, know your worth. Pull back your energy. Don't show up. You always showing up. You always there. How about you just not show up? How about you just not show up? Just one time. Just one time, or maybe for a full month. Maybe for a full month. I will never forget when I went off to college freshman year, and I came back for after the first semester. And my mom, I grew up in an all boys home, but my mom, she said, the house missed you. She said, the house missed you. And I was 19. I didn't understand what she meant. But as I get older, I understand what she's talking about. The house missed you. So think about that for a sec. Like, what rooms have you gone in? What environments do you go to? And just think about you not being there no more. You will be missed. And women need to start looking at themselves like that. Seriously. You will be missed. And that's the thing is, people don't have to tell you you're missed. You'll feel it. They don't have to tell you you're missed. You can feel it. You can feel it. So, I don't know. I feel like women need to start waking up, though. Y'all need to stop sleeping on yourselves. Because you're sleeping on yourself. You really are. You're sleeping on yourself. And by you sleeping on yourself, people are taking advantage of you. People are using you. People are disrespecting you. People are getting their needs met, but you're not getting your needs met. You need to stop sleeping on yourself. Seriously. Stop doing it. And women have been sleeping on themselves for a very long time. Too long. Too long. Too long to the point where people feel like they can disrespect us now. They can call us out our name. They can treat us any type of way. They can speak down to us, belittle us, but somehow still want something from us. Still need something from us. Crazy. So, wait a minute. Yes, women need to wake up. Yeah, trans people are such a small minority. That means their main supporters and consumers are women. So if we pull back, what would be left for them? No bags, that's for sure. Exactly. And stop supporting your disrespect. Stop supporting your disrespect. You're supporting your disrespect. And if trans women want our support, they need to respect us. That's bare minimum. We're not asking for too much. Same thing goes with these men. They want our support. They need our support. They need us to help them with this. Okay. Where's the respect? Where's the respect? And y'all know, I've been heavy on that. I've been speaking out more about respect because I had a lot of people around me and I was just waking up to the fact that, damn, these people do not respect me. They really think they can be toxic. They can be mean. They can be disrespectful. And for some reason, they feel like they can still have access to me. So what did I do? I cleaned up and I tightened up my circle. If you got blocked, it was because you were disrespectful. Period. Being deceitful. Being a liar. Stuff like that. I don't even want that energy around me. Because I don't act like that towards people. I don't got a lot of people. I don't got to play people. I don't got to manipulate. I don't have to do it. And do I know how to do those things? Oh, of course I do. Learning from the best. Of course I know how to manipulate. But I'm not going to do people like that. I'm not going to. Of course I know how to manipulate. Of course I know how to play games and play mind tricks and all of that shit. But I didn't sign up for that. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't. Because then you have to live a double life. First of all, you got to keep up with all the lies. You got to keep track of how you manipulate this person, this person, this person. Like, it's a full-time job. Like, who wants to do all of that? No, it's too much work. It's too much work. You know what's easy? Being yourself. Showing up as you are. And then people can accept you or they don't have to. People can like you or they don't have to. It's simple. But when you got to put on a mask and you got to please people, that shit's exhausting. I don't care what anyone says. That's why when it comes to this trans conversation, I want people to be themselves. I actually do. It's not fake. Because being someone that you're not, that's a full-time job. And then for some people out here, they got to wear not one, not two, but 3 masks. They got to wear 3 masks. Or they gotta be a shapeshifter where, depending on the environment or the room they're in or the people they hanging around, they gotta shapeshift into someone else. That shit sounds exhausting. So I'm definitely here for people being themselves. But what I don't tolerate is disrespect. That's what I don't like. It's disrespectful. But to be something that you're not, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. You got a lot of secrets. You got a lot of secrets, and then you get lost in these characters. You get lost in these double lives. Like it's a lot to keep up with that. It's just easier being yourself. It's easier you just being who you are. So I'm big on that. But I'm just not big on people not respecting each other. That's my issue when it comes to this conversation. It's not that trans people want to be trans. It really don't have nothing to do with me. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't like when people try to force their lifestyles onto others to accept their lifestyles. I don't like that. Like, if you're gay, be gay. But when you have to force your lifestyles onto other people, where you have to force your belief systems on other people, you have to basically like spoon feed people in order to accept you, that's people pleasing. That's all that it is. You want people to accept you, and that's just not the case. By you being yourself, even by me being myself, there are plenty of people out here that don't like me. They don't want to accept me. They think I'm fake. They think I'm phony, but I don't give a fuck. As long as I get to wake up every day and I get to be myself, that's all I care about. I don't care how people perceive it, how they look at it, how they dissect it. I get dissected on here every day about who I really am. I got people arguing in the comments about my love life. Do you think I care? No. As long as I get to be myself, I'm happy. That's it. But to come on here and put on the front, to fake flex and all of that, that's exhausting. I'm not doing that shit. I don't care that mad. I don't care that much. Because as soon as you get into fake flexing and you get into pretending like you got it like that, and you get into like all that, you lose yourself. You get further and further away from yourself. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you for the compliments. But you get further and further away from yourself. And then when you get further away from yourself, you lose sight of your dreams. When you get further away from yourself, you don't become the person that you were destined to be. When you get further and further away from yourself, self-love is gone. You know, when you get further and further away from yourself, you look at yourself and you're unhappy, right? And then when you get further and further away from yourself, you're not aligned, you're not balanced, and you're not at peace. That's why, like, this conversation isn't about trying to change people and who they are. It's about why don't we have enough respect for each other? And why do we have to oppress another group of people? It shouldn't even be like that. We shouldn't even care that much when it comes to other people and how they're living their lives. We should just be focused on ourselves and our lives. So that's my mindset. But it's like how people, like I said, they are approaching this situation. They're approaching this conversation. It's just all wrong to me. And like I said, it lacks fairness and compassion. And that's two things that I stand very firmly on when it comes to my platform. It's that simple. So, and y'all know I'm big on self-love. I'm so big on that. I don't care what it looks like. I'm very much big on that. And when you love yourself, you don't allow people to disrespect you. So if trans women are mad because we're not backing down from the disrespect, they're mad at the self-love that we have for ourselves, because that's what it's about. No one should be able to disrespect me as a woman. It doesn't matter what you identify as. It doesn't matter what you even believe in. I don't even care. But when you disrespect me, you're starting to tamper with my self-love. That's a problem. That will always be a problem for me. I don't care if it's a family member. I don't care if it's a man that I'm dating. I don't care if it's a friend. I don't even care if it's my own child. Women, if you don't demand respect, you're never going to get it. So it may mean blocking people. It may mean removing some of your support. That's what it may mean. Not supporting certain people, not giving people your outrage, not paying them any mind or any attention. That's what it may mean. You just remove yourself completely from the equation and then see what they do. So that's where I'm at with this trans situation. Since they don't want to respect women, I'm going to just be in my lane. I'm focusing on biological women, and that's it. Until they can respect us, and it's the same thing with these men. So, heterosexual men, it's the same thing. Like, they don't want to respect women. You won't see me outside marching and protesting for them. They need to band together and come together and do it then. It's the same damn thing. Yes, they want our benefits. but then they want to disrespect us. So leave me alone. I'm painting my nails. I'm minding my business. I'm not even bothering nobody. And then with me having this stance, you won't see me online spewing hate towards a particular community. You won't see me online just day in and day out bashing them. I'm just going silent. That's it. Just silent. That's enough for me. So that's where I'm at with this. I'm really disappointed in how Ts Madison handled this situation. I am. Because y'all know I'm big on if you're going to be a leader for a community of people, if you're going to be the leader of a community of people, you need to take it serious. And it may involve you getting therapy. Yeah. Yes. And I'm not saying that to be shady. I promise you I'm not. I had to go get therapy. Because I didn't want to spread hate, anger, because of the things that I went through. So I went and got therapy because I'm like, damn, if I'm going to lead people, I want to make sure I'm leading them in the right direction, in the proper way. So I went to therapy. Did therapy for 3.5 years, aggressive therapy. Because I wanted to make sure that if God gonna put me in this position, I want to do right by the people that I influence. I don't want to steer them in the wrong direction. So I went and got help. So this is coming from someone that actually did it. It's not coming from someone that's just saying, oh, you need to go to therapy, like trying to be shady. We all been through some shit, like all of us. I don't know a black person particularly that hasn't gone through some shit. So I don't get it when people be trying to throw jabs like, oh, you need to heal, you need therapy. Don't we all? Like, don't we all need therapy? I know black people for sure. So if you're going to lead a community, you need therapy. And then you may even need somebody you could just go and talk to and vent about situations that occur like this online. So then you're not coming online ranting. You can go have a therapy session and rant there. And then when you come on here, you can be cool, calm, and collected. That's why I went to therapy. That's why you don't see me on here ranting. People think my piece is fake. It's not, girl. I promise you it's not. Because I probably went to a therapy session, ranted, cussed, yelled, screamed, shouted, purged. Then I came on here with a sound mind. It's that simple. And now you got to be careful about who you allow to influence you, because everybody online trying to be that girl or they're trying to be that guy, and they don't even have no direction. We live in some scary times right now. So be careful about the people you put on a pedestal to lead a group of people, because it's getting real scary out here. It's getting real scary out here. So be careful. Be careful who you listening to. And I've been warning y'all. I'm like, listen, everybody's in your ear right now. Everybody got an opinion. People got an opinion on a situation before you could even form your own opinion. What's your opinion first? How do you feel about the situation first? I'm going to have to continue this live because Instagram is cutting me out, so I'm going to have to come back on here. I guess they put a time limit on this, but y'all, we living in some scary times. Form your opinion about a situation before you go listen to somebody else's opinion. Seriously.